Hello there, this is Valerie here from Stampin' with Val. I wanted to pop in with you today because I wanted to show you the new Love Today planner kit. Mine just arrived this morning. It was on my very first order from Stampin' Up. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. It came beautifully packaged in a brown cardboard box, all carefully wrapped in cellophane. Everything else was also protected in cardboard and cellophane as well. I've taken that off, but even with instructions, I kind of got myself a little bit confused. Okay, so what I thought I might do is actually go through how to assemble your Love Today planner kit. So we'll have a look and see what's contained in there, and then we'll actually assemble mine together on this video so that you can see how to put yours together, because I actually got myself a little bit confused. It does come with an instruction little kit here. It tells you what's included and that there's a video from Stampin' Up showing it to you. It shows you the coordinating colours in case you want to add things or use things that are going to match. And you've got a couple of little tips. And the tips are, because it doesn't have printed dates, you can start at any time. So you can start your planner whenever you like. So even though this is June, you don't have to wait till January to get one. And assemble the planner before you begin writing dates. You'll see as we go on why you would want to do that. So, and then on the back, which I missed the first time round, and it does help, but I still think it would be good to go through it together, is it shows you how to put a month together, and then gives you a couple of little image pictures from inside about how you might like to decorate it or how you might fill it and use it in your own life. Okay, so if I pop that to one side for a moment and show you inside. So it comes, it's this gorgeous night of navy with gold foil spots on it, and it's got these lovely metal gold corners to protect it. Inside you get the gold clip to hold everything, so that all matches nicely. And then you get quite a large stack of bits and bobs. Now, even though I've had a look through it, I've put everything back in the order I found it so that I can show you for this video. The first thing I found were some little post-it notes in this little packet, like this. And these have little printed corners and edges and tops on them. And the patterns match the other patterns within the kit. The next thing I found were two little printed pockets, little inserts. So you could pop receipts in here, you could pop shopping lists in here, things like that. This one's big enough to fit a birthday card in, at least here in the UK, if you push it off to this side so you're not interfering with the holes. I'm not sure whether you'd get the envelope in, I'd have to try, but you could pop that in. And because it's on a clip, obviously you can move them around. So you might want to move these each month or each week to the day you're on, or the week that you're on, so that you can keep things relevant for that week handy. Move this across a little bit. So next up you get some little pocket pages. This is so that you can use the planner and keep it pretty and use it for memory keeping as well. The largest post-it note fits inside those little pockets as well. And you can add little photos, and some of the sticker elements that are in the back, they're there too. Next up you get all the various pages that you require to make up your planner. But they're all put together, and this is why I got confused. So the like pages are together. This isn't just the planner in order for you to put in. You have to order it. So you've got 12 pages like this. On the front, you get these little blocks that you can pop notes in. General reminders for the month, perhaps. And when you turn it over, you have the month at the top. And then you have columns for the days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In a moment, we'll find the pages for Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Okay, and that's how I got confused, because those are separate. So you'll find all of these ones first. This little blue pool party box, that's for you to put the date in. But obviously, these are banded in weeks. But sometimes a week can span across a month. And that's why they're saying don't put the dates in until you've got it all in order. Because December doesn't just start on a Monday and end on a Sunday. And so you might find that months are across a page especially when you get into the weekly bit. So you'll want to organise your planner how suits you best. So you should have 12 like that, covering each of the 12 months. Okay. Okay, mine are all in there somewhere, I promise. Next up, you have, oh, there's January. Look, let's put that over there. And there's February too. Let's move that over there. Next, you'll find a stack of pages that look like this. This is the week to view part. But on the back of there, you're going to find the rest of that month to view. Okay, so when we come to fill the pages, we're going to want to put this in, followed by one of these. Okay, that then starts the week to view pages behind it. So there should be 12 of those. With the week to view on. Okay, so they're going to go opposite those, and then when that turns over like that, then you're going to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to go with your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, then on the back of these ones, you've basically got the other weeks of the month. So this one needs to be the first week of the month. Then you would fill up the rest of the weeks of the month with these ones. And there's a whole stack of these, okay, all the way down, because obviously there's 50 odd weeks in the year. Okay, so there's loads of those all the way down here. Okay, on the back of the last ones, towards the very end, I presume there's about 12 of these ones for the last of the month. So let's fish these ones back out again. These have got lists on the back, a list page. So the idea is this is then the last week of the month, and you have a little list and notes section for that. So that's another separate page again. So you're going to want to separate these all into piles. I'm going to move those completely out of the way, and I'm going to stand up and check that you can still see all of this on screen. You can just about. We are falling off a little bit. So there we have the dozen or so that are going to be the last of the month to go at the end there like that. Okay, next you'll find the monthly dividers. Okay, so again there's 12 of these. Okay, one for each month of the year. Okay, they're very smooth, almost like wipeable fabric, gorgeously printed, beautiful patterns. Okay, you'll find some of them the hole has been punched, but the little hole that has been punched is still in there. You can just pick those out carefully. Okay, I've got a few to pick out on mine. Okay, and then finally you've got all your stickers, all the little embellishment bits to make your planner look pretty. Okay, I don't need those for a second. And lastly, you have like a little divider thing, and the idea is that you would pop this into the week that you're on, so that you can quickly and easily flip to that week when you're ready for it. So let's go ahead and start to assemble the planner. I'm not going to make you sit through the whole thing, but let's see about pulling the pages together so you can see how you're going to assemble it. So opening up the binder, I'm going to feed things onto the left hand side so that I'm always feeding from the back. I'm going to start with January, but you could start at any time. It's entirely up to you. So you could begin with June if you're ordering your kit this month. Begin with July at the start of a fresh month, or the beginning of September for the school year. It's entirely up to you. You would just put them in the order you wanted. So if you wanted to start with September, just pop September in first, and then they would come back round with January with those ones at the bottom. So that's entirely personal choice, and that's the beauty of this planner. You just make it your own. But I'm going to be a bit traditional. I'll start with January. So January goes in first. And so we're going to need the January page, that's the beginning of the month. So it's got the pretty pattern on one side and it's got the month to view for January, for half of the week anyway, on that side. So next up is the other half of the month to view, this one with the other days of the weeks on it, and that little note section there. And then obviously for the week to view, the start of that's on the back. So that feeds in there. Now, most months, 28 days in February, 30 or 31 in all the rest. Each page is 7 days. So we need enough pages for all those days. So we're going to need to pop in 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to finish off that week, we need this final page. And that's why I recommend setting this up and spreading them all out. I know you can't quite see all of them. My camera would have to go really high to fit it all on the screen. And this is the one with the list and the little notes section again on the back that you pop in. Okay. And then how you number it is entirely up to you. Okay. So let's say, for convenience, that the 1st of January happens to fall on a Monday. And we would carry on labelling through. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Remember that you just pop the little date in there. Okay. And so you would carry on through. Okay. And we'd get to this page. I should move this up a bit. This Sunday would be the 28th. So we would have 29th, 30th, 31st. Thursday would then be the 1st of February. You can either carry that on there, and you could slip February into there because it's fallen quite conveniently. Okay. Or what you could do is you could kind of ignore that and start February fresh with all fresh pages. Okay. So then we would put February in. Okay, a load of these. And that back one as well. Okay, but then if it was February and we carried on with the days, you would actually ignore that first half of the page because the 1st of February was on that Thursday. So it's entirely up to you. It might depend on how the dates in the year fall as to whether it falls, you know, it could have been that the 1st was Wednesday. Therefore, you wouldn't perhaps want to put the divider there. So it's really up to you. That's the beauty of having it so that it slots in like this, in that you can decide where to put those dividers. So you could just carry on through and just put the monthly divider roughly at the beginning of the month, depending on where the 1st fell within the week. Or you could start a whole new section for each month. You can even decide that later on when you come to putting the dates in. That's entirely up to you as well. So let's pop in another couple of months into my planner. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And this back page. April. So you just carry on building it up however you like so. And so you would just keep going until you've got all the way through to the all of these. But like I say, you can put these in any order you like. That's entirely up to you. Then obviously you've got that to slot into the relevant week. That just clips on. You don't even have to open the clips for that. That just clips on and off, so you don't even have to open it. And then obviously it's personal choice where you're going to put these items. You might have photos of family that you just want to see, you know, each week of the month, and then you move them to the next month because you want to keep being reminded about how much you love your family. Okay, same with the pockets. You might want to move them week or month on end to put in those relevant, important documents and bits and bobs that you just want to hold on to and have to hand and not lose in the bottom of your handbag. Okay, I know, talking like somebody who's done it. And then when you've done all of that and you're ready to start using your planner, then obviously you can start adding stickers and embellishments and what have you to make it even more pretty than it already is. Watch out for me, I'm going to have more videos using the planner. Okay, if you're interested in purchasing the planner, you can do so from my Stampin' Up online shop. If you visit my blog at www.stampingwithval.com, you'll find links from there to the planner, to my online store, to see all the products that Stampin' Up sell, and lots more besides, lots and lots of ideas. So I hope you'll take a look at that. If you've enjoyed this video, then why not subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can see more videos that I put on using my Stampin' Up products, and maybe share it as well. That would be really lovely if you would do that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.